Jeff, the last touchdown there, Ohio State long run. What was the defense? Why was there?
We were cover two. We needed a safety over the top. Came running down. We saw the quarterback scramble. He's got half the field there.
What was the defensive call?
It was a cover two. You have a safety over the top. He came running up. The quarterback came up and touchdown.
Jeff, what went into your decision on that 4th and 1 to keep the field rather than try to make the 4th and 1?
Well, it's a tight football game, you know, and so looking to go ahead. Defense has been playing great in the second half. Just gave up a couple big plays. Really, it was a big play ball game all day as far as they were concerned. The defense played really well. Gave up 3 or 4 big plays. But at that point in the game, you know, you're there to go ahead. At the end of the game, run the clock down a little bit and try not to give them any clock and kick the field goal.
Coach, you guys put up 21 points in the second half. Were you doing something different, or did you do something better?
No, we were just executing all day long. You know, we had things there. We had quite a few drop balls, and obviously the touchdown that got called back was unfortunate. But really, we didn't do anything different. I mean, we just kept utilizing our playbook and you know, moving the ball, but didn't score enough points.
Jeff, is a tough loss against a team as good, step in the right direction, or discouraging because you had a chance to win?
It's both. It's discouraging for sure, because that's what we came here to do. We came here to win a football game, and we played well enough most of the day to do that. The scoreboard doesn't say it, and that's all that matters. You know, it doesn't matter what all the stats say. You know, we didn't come away with a win. But like I told the team, I think it proves to this football team that we can play with anybody, any place. And that's what we'll take out of this. We've got to clean some things up, make some plays, because the bottom line, the only thing that matters is what's on the scoreboard.
Do you reevaluate the starting place kicker position after Vince missed those 3?
We'll talk about it. You know, I felt like Vince was close on the other 2, and you know, typically gets that worked out. And, but you know, obviously a hard day. But it's not, you know, it's not him. It's, you know, it's a team effort, and so I don't want to put it on Vince by any means. It's a team effort in all 3 phases. So you know, I have confidence that he'll bounce back.
You talk about Bigelow, the lift he gave you?
Yeah, came in, made a couple of huge plays. You know, especially the first run for a touchdown. That was a great run. Spun around, broke a tackle, and made a great run. That run was really on Triggs, so Triggs held the block for a long time and did an excellent job playing snap the whistle and blocking.
Do you know how Hagen's knee is?
Called back the TD. We didn't get an explanation from the ref what happened there, because looking at the replays, it was hard to see a holding on that one.
They called it holding on work. That's what they call it.
Did they say what happened on the play, or just say it was flat out holding?
Well, they said that as the guy tried to get away, that he was holding him. And so I thought Jake was doing a great job of running his feet. He kept running his feet. Typically, holding's called when guys don't run their feet. Guys try to get off, and you grab him and yank him. But I thought he kept his feet running. But you know, it was a call that was made.
How's Hagen's knee?
Who's?
Hagen.
I haven't heard yet, but the initial report didn't sound good. I don't know what the extent of it is, but initially it didn't sound good from what they saw on the field. So get him back and get an MRI and see what's going on there.
Was Zach going to, the pass was picked off there at the end?
Keenan?
Was it just off, or was it?
There's a little bit high throw. He had a guy trailing him underneath and had a guy at his feet, coming at his feet. Keenan had just broke over the linebacker, and so Zach tried to put it over the linebacker and just overthrew it a little bit.
Can you just comment on the overall game that Zach had?
Zach played very well today. You know, I thought he managed the game really well, didn't force things, had good command of the offense, took a lot of hits, and stayed in there and kept battling. You know, that's a very good defense, very good front four. They bring a very strong pass rush, and so he was under duress a lot of the day, but I thought he hung in there and played really well.
I'm not sure how much know-how you do normally, but with the time of possession today, was that your strategy to keep the ball as much as you could away from the press?
Well, it always is, but we've been no huddle all year. So, but the time of possession was in our favor. Thought we moved the chains well. And I thought our defense had a lot to do with the time of possession, getting off 3 and out for quite a few series in the second half, coming out early.
Did you talk about Miller and meaning the 4 touchdown pass and ran for one? There was times it felt like you boxed him off pretty well, and then he would make a play.
Yeah, he's a hard guy to contain. He's so big and physical, and he's a very hard guy to contain, and keeps good vision down the field. Didn't force many balls. He forced one that we got, but most of the day he made good decisions. But he's a hard guy to contain. He's a big physical guy who can run. He's got great speed. He's physical, and then obviously the big passes. The one down the sideline on the left side was a perfect throw down the sideline on the fade on the left side.
You said you executed better in the second half. Was it anything in particular with the blocks? Cuts?
No, I didn't think we didn't hurt ourselves. In the first half, we hurt ourselves with a couple penalties, but I thought overall, for the most part, we eliminated a lot of the penalties and just kept moving the sticks, and so. But not enough. I didn't think we played poorly in the first half. Just a drive, got a touchdown call back, and missed a field goal. So, but we had scoring opportunities.
And what was it about this game that maybe gave you an inkling that Bigelow could be a big factor? Was there anything in the Iowa State defense winding up?
No, there was just a couple plays there where that we put him in on, and he made big runs. They were a perimeter play where if we can get him on the edge, utilize his speed.
It seemed like their side-to-side defense was pretty fast against your other guys. You managed to get around him. Is that something you can give him?
Yeah. I mean, he has great speed, no doubt about it. And then I think he showed when he gets in the open field, he's going to run away from most people.
The way the team maintained it.
I don't know if you're just this way. Can you explain what was behind your decision to play field goal and rather than go for 4th down?
Rather than go for it on 4th down, it was 28-28. There's about 4 minutes left in the game, and you're going to go ahead. And so that was the decision to do it.
Were you debating it though?
Not really, no. I had confidence. Vincent missed a couple to the left, and typically gets that squared away, and so just didn't happen today.
With the way the team maintained its poise in such a hostile environment, do you feel like that can be built on in another tough venue playing like USC next week? Without a doubt. Yeah, without a doubt. That's a very good football team over there. They're big and physical and fast and athletic, and I went toe-to-toe with them, and came back from a halftime deficit, came back to go ahead, and so I'm proud of our team. I'm proud of the way they competed and kept the composure, and you can take a lot of good from that. That it shows that you can do that. But again, that's not what we came here to do. Is just play a good game. We came here to win the game and came up short.
After Hagan went down, was there any thought to using Rogers?
No, Rogers wasn't able to play today. He couldn't play, or else he would have been playing.
Okay, any further questions?
Jeff, you made a couple lineup changes with your inside guys. Talk about why you started the 2 younger guys today.
Who's that? With who?
Jefferson started in 4th.
Yeah, because they played really well last week.
How did they do today?
Well, I've got to watch the tape, but I think they did fine. You know, Mullins played quite a bit as well, but those guys played really well last week.
After emphasizing it all week, do you feel like you did a better job of starting out the gates fast?
I thought so, yeah. I thought we didn't shoot ourselves in the foot as much, you know, with penalties. And so, yeah, I thought we started fast. I thought the guys were prepared and came and played hard. Had a belief the whole way that we're going to win the game. I thought we started fine.
What kind of mood did you evaluate of your team when you spoke to them just now?
Very disappointed. Very disappointed. They understand that we came here to win, and it didn't turn out that way. So, you know, you play a hard-fought game like that, a very physical game, and you leave it all out there. I have a lot of. I'm proud that we left it all on the field. But again, they understand, you know, that we came here to do a job, and we came up short. So we get back to work.
Surprised it turned out that way? I mean, is that what you expected when you came here, or did you expect something close to it?
Well, I think anytime you have a quarterback like him, there's a chance that happens. You know, we had guys in positions by calls to make plays. On his big run, we had a guy right there to make a tackle in the open field, and you have to give him credit for making a miss. And then once you miss, you know, that's what that type style of offense does. You get in the open field, you got to tackle. And he's a very good athlete, tough to bring down. And so we missed the tackle there, and then he took it the distance. And then, you know, a couple deep pass plays. You know, so really it was, for them it was a big, you know, we kind of, that's why the time of possession was like it was. We kind of marched the ball and controlled the ball, and they made big plays.